look, then there's Zinfandel.
Ah, there you go.
How can one miss?
Absolutely, yes, yes. Well, I think it was a good idea that we featured all Zinfandels this week. People have been asking for it, and so which one would you like to have in your glass right now?
How about number 1?
All right, look at you. So actually, featuring we are doing all Zinfandels. It's called Zin Fest for the Love of Zin. So this is the Sextant. This is our Central Coast Zinfandel, 100% Zinfandel. This one is actually fermented in stainless steel, and it only spends 11 months in oak. So we're spending the least amount of time in oak, and that's why this one is number 1. So some strawberry, boysenberry notes on it. You get a little bit of that classic white pepper spice. And what do you think?
Very nice.
All right, fabulous. Next, you may recognize the Calcareous Twisted Sisters label. This one happens to be 100% Zinfandel. We haven't had the Zinfandel here for a while, so it's nice to come back and revisit this one. New vintage for us. This spends a little bit more time in oak. It's a little more developed flavor. Classic Paso Robles in terms of it being big and jammy. This is a new one for us. This is the Rail to Rail. It's an old vine Zinfandel. Rail to rail is actually a surfing term, and the winemaker is an avid surfer. And he kind of came about making this wine because when they were done after surfing, mostly beer drinking crowd, it might shock you, but this particular one he decided to spring Zinfandel on his friends. They really liked it, so that's where it got the name from his surf buddies. This one here, 95% Zinfandel, 5% Tannat. The Tannat he added to this one to just add a little more structure and also enhance the color. Moving on, this is the Ancient Peaks Zinfandel. This one took Best of Class and Gold Medal at the Sunset Magazine International Wine Competition. This is 100% Zinfandel. It was aged 15 months in a combination of French and American oak. Because of that American oak aging, you get a kiss of vanilla on the finish, but you're getting all that big, jammy, bold, upfront fruit. Moving on to the Clinker Brick. This is 100% Zinfandel, all Lodi fruits. Lodi is one of the oldest grape growing regions in California. You hear me talk about it often. This also happens to be old vine. Old vine generally, there's not a legal term for old vine, but generally speaking, the vines are at least 50 years old. They produce less fruit, smaller clusters, but it definitely is more concentrated fruit. So that's a profile that our customer likes in particular, both Lodi and Paso Robles. So this is a nice representation. And so this is 100% Zinfandel. And you absolutely have to get a close-up, I'll come to you, of this one. This is the Force of Nature. Did we get it? Okay. You may recognize the name and some similarity. We've never had the Zinfandel. This is the very first time that we're carrying this. And I fell in love with this. This is actually Zinfandel Petit Syrah, and Malbec, but dominated by Zinfandel, so technically it's Zinfandel. And this is, it's big and jammy. There's no other way to put it. Just big and jammy. It's got some nice warm brown spice. You get cinnamon, nutmeg, and you get a little bit of that cedar oak note as well. So for all of you Zin lovers that can't make it to up north for the Zin Fest, we brought the Zin Fest to you. Nice warm weather, so it's perfect to sit out on the patio. We look forward to seeing you all. And do you want to try another one?
The old vine?
Okay, so this is the Rail to Rail. It's got the 5% Tannat. And in your expert opinion?
Absolutely lovely.
Well, you've heard it. You've heard it from the Zinfandel expert. He's our resident expert. So when I'm sitting on the fence on a Zinfandel, I always defer to my dad.
This is fabulous.
Perfect. So Jerry says, come on in, and I think you'll definitely enjoy the selections we have this week. We look forward to seeing everybody here at the wine shop, and have a great day. Have a great week. Stay happy. Stay healthy. And hi, Bonnie.